Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel again. Today I'm going to explain the problem number 735 in the Leetcode called Asteroid Collision, which is a very famous problem. This has been asked in Google, Lyft, and a lot of other companies like Meta, Microsoft, Oracle. Uh, and this is a problem which involves stack, array, and simulation kind of a thing. These are all the topics which involved in this one. Now I'm going to explain this problem and making you understand in a easy way on how to solve this one. Firstly, I'm going to read the problem statement. Now the question name states it's an asteroid collision and we are given an array asteroids of integers representing asteroids in a row. The indices of asteroid in the array represent their relative position in space. They have given an array over here and they have named it as asteroid, and these indices represents the asteroids in space, in relative position in space. I'm going to explain what does that mean, and next I'm going to continue. For each asteroid means for each asteroid in an array means this is an asteroid, and if you consider 5, 10, minus 5, these are all asteroid. The absolute value represents its size and the sign represents its direction. Here if you can find the absolute value mean whether it's positive or negative. You will consider only the value that represents the size. If it is minus 10, you consider as 10 and that represent as size. We don't have to worry much about that one. I'm just trying to explain the thing like, and the sign represents its direction. If there is no sign over here, that means it doesn't represent any direction. It means positive, and if there is a sign over here, that's negative. Here positive meaning right, negative meaning left. Each asteroid moves at the same speed, so there is nothing called as speed which we need to take care of, and all the asteroids move at the same speed. Now we need to find out the state of asteroids after all collision. If two asteroids meet, the smaller one will explode. If both are the same size, both will explode. Two asteroids moving in the same direction will never meet. Okay. This is a thing which you need to concentrate on. Now I am going to explain the thing over here. Now consider these are all asteroids. Positive represents right, means you can consider the asteroids will move in this direction if it's positive, and asteroid move in this direction if it's negative. Negative and it's positive means right, left. This is right and this is left. Okay, and we need to find, here we have seen this is the input and this is the output is just 5 and 10. How they got the result and what's this question about? See, suppose we will consider the asteroid 5 means it's in positive direction, it's moving in this way, right? And the next number is 10, that is also going on positive direction, and you can consider like this. And next number, if you can see, that is minus 5, which means negative direction, and we can write like this. And if you can see over here, there is a positive 10 coming over here and negative 5, and this means these two are colliding with each other. And when a bigger number collide with smaller one, what's going to happen? The 10 will take the place and 5 will be destroyed. That's what is going to happen, and the result will be like 5 and 10. That's it. See, that's just a smaller example, and I will come up with another example. I will take 8, 8, the thing which they have given. If you consider this one, positive 8 and then negative 8. This is positive 8 will be in this direction, and negative 8 will go in this direction. Since we can see over here both the number are equal, and we can say a collision is happening and both will be destroyed, and hence the result will be an empty array. And there is one more corner case. Suppose we have number 6, 2, 3 and -5. In this thing, what's going to happen? Can you guess? You can pause the video and just take a guess what's going to happen. Here what's going to happen is 6 is positive, it will go like this. 2 is positive, it will go in the same direction. So we don't have to change, we just need to append for the stack. And 3 will go like this, and we have a negative number here. And what's going to happen now? We can see over here -5 and 3 will collide. Since -5 is smaller than this one, this is greater. If you consider the absolute value, it's going to collide with this one, and it's going to become like this. 3 will be destroyed and it will become like this. And then again, if you see -5 is there and 2 is there, what is going to happen here? Again the 5 is greater, again the same thing, 5 will take the place. Now what's going to happen? 6 is there and -5 is there. Who is going to win? 6 is going to win. So the output will be just 6. This is the one which you need to take care of. This is one of the edge case. It means that there is going to be multiple collision which is happening. This is the thing which you need to consider. Okay. And you can look at 10, 2 and -5. Here you can see -5 is there, 10 it's going on right, 2 same direction, so it's going on right, and there is 5, -5, and it's going to collide, and we will be having 10 and -5 take the place. And again when this collision happen, we will end up with just 10 and we'll get the result as 10. Yeah, that's it. Like if you consider these things, these corner cases, you can find one thing. You can consider this as a stack, and you are adding, you try to add these two number, -5 plus 3. What is the result? It's going to be -2, that is negative. Negative means this is the asteroid wins, the one which is coming, it's going to win and it's going to take the place of 3, right? And if it's going to be positive, here if you can see 10 and -5, what's happening? Like here only you can consider, here it's taking the place, and again when you sum here -5 plus 2, it's going to be -3. Again the negative, the asteroid is taking place, and again if you see here 6 plus -5 is going to be +1. So what's happening when it's +1? This is not taking any place, the asteroid is not taking the place, and we are having the original value. This is the thing which we need to take care. To incorporate this thing, what is the key thing which we need to remember? first thing what we need to do is uh, probably we need to have a stack where we will be storing the result, first part. And next part is we need to iterate through asteroid in the list of asteroids. Like for a in asteroids, I can say we will be iterating one by one. And then what is the thing which we need to take care of? We need to check if the stack which we have created, that should not be empty. And another thing is what we need to check over here is the value of a should be greater than 0, and stack of -1 means should be, like if you can see over here, uh, the value a is there. This is the asteroid. When this is less than 0, we will be executing the thing. Okay, and when the stack of -1 means this value, the 3, that is greater than 0, that is positive, and if a value is less than 0, that is, this is negative. We are just checking whether the asteroid is negative, that is a, and stack of -1, you consider this value, it should be positive, then only we will be entering into this loop. Yeah, now we can do one thing. We need to check the sum of what the thing, we, as I said, we need to check this particular case. We will do stack of -1 and plus a. We need to check what is going to happen if sum is greater than 0, means it will come on this condition. If sum is greater than this condition, what we need to do, we know we need not to do anything. We have the stack already, we just need to skip. For that, what we can do, we just give a value of a as 0, and I will tell you what's going to happen. And next, if else if sum is less than 0, less than 0 means it's going to be a collision. It's going to be collision, so we need to pop this particular value and move this -5 into this place. Stack dot pop, we will be popping the things. That's it. And else what we need to do, if both are equal, we will make sure this particular thing is happening. This particular thing, if both are equal, both the things should be destroyed. So we will assign it as a and stack dot pop. This is under while loop. Next, what we need to check here, if at last after the while loop we need to append the a, stack dot append a, that is the asteroid. But here we need to check one thing, if a, then only we need to append a, that is the asteroid. Here, as I said before, we have assigned a as 0. A as 0 means only if the a contains value, then only we are appending into the stack. If it doesn't contain any value, if it's 0, we are not going to append this thing. When the a value is negative or positive, then only we are going to append this particular value. And then at last what we need to do, we need to return the stack. It's the whole thing which I have written over here. Let me try to paste this thing in the code to check how this is going to work. Okay, let me try to run. Okay, there is an indentation error. This was supposed to be after while loop. It should not come out of while loop. Yeah, as you can see over here, we are able to run all the test cases and we got the result. This is a very simple problem. The main concept is you need to make sure that you understand this thing and you need to make sure you apply this loop. And this loop is very important. If you can see over here, I'm going to debug the thing to explain you this particular test case, because I've taken this thing and let's see whether we are going to get the result as 6. Okay, now I'm going to start a debugger. Let's see the expressions over here. First we go to the asteroid 6 and then you can see over here, it's since the stack is empty, it's coming out of the while loop and it's trying to append a to the stack. Okay, and then we went to the number 2, and if you can see, yeah, now we encounter a negative value. Since all are positive value, all are in same direction, everything got appended over here, and now we got a negative value -5, and this while loop became true. That is -5 is less than 0, and it's going to add -5 and 3 over here, and it's going to be -2. -2 means the asteroid is going to take place, the value, that is it's going to destroy 3, and -5 is going to sit in the place of 3. It's going to pop the stack. Now 3 got done, and again it's going to check whether asteroid -5, that is stack of -1, 2 and 5, -5, the sum of these two is -3. -3 is less than 0. Again it's going to pop number 2 from the stack. Now we have only 6, and then again it's going to check 6 plus -5, that is sum is 1, which is positive, so we will set a value of a as 0, so we don't have to disturb. And this case it will come to the if condition, and it will check if a, since a doesn't have a value, it won't append anything, and it's going to return the stack number 6. And that's what we have done, and that's what we got in the results. Yeah, that's it. That will be it for the video. If you don't understand, please tell to me in the comment section. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to my channel and follow for daily updates, and happy coding.